guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kirsten with Faux Hair Fabulous, and I have missed you guys so much. It's been forever since I've done a video. So today I got a new wig, bought it a couple of weeks ago, and it is the TressAllure Chanel, and it's in color Mimosa HL. So today I will be reviewing this wig. It kind of reminds me of what was it? The Noriko and the Angelica wig. So it's very similar to that. And as I was reading on this stock card, it does say that TressAllure is exclusively designed by Noriko Suzuki. So I didn't know that. I don't know. Had I known it was Noriko, I may not have purchased it because I do have issues with the permatease that Noriko wigs have. This one is a mono top, so that might, of course, it's not going to have as much permatease because it is a mono top. So I don't know. I like it. I obviously haven't worn it because it still has the tag on it. Anyway, I thought I better do a review on it. It's open wefted in the back, really lightweight, like I said, mono top. There is no lace front, and you have the pull cord adjustable straps. Like I said, the color is the Mimosa HL. It's a nice pretty blonde. I have sandy blonde on right now. This is my lasting impression wig by Gabor, and I did put some curls in it, and here in a second I'll tell you how I did that. But clearly, I mean, you can kind of see some of like that sandy blonde, highlighted blonde throughout in this wig, that kind of matches this color. So this is definitely warmer and has more gold, like that gold color in it, but it also has like the really blonde highlights. So I'll put that on in a little bit so you guys can see it on. But first I wanted to show you that what I did to this wig. This is my Gabor lasting impression wig, and I already did a review on it months ago. But I just kind of added some curls to it. And of course this wig is not heat friendly, so it's not like you can take a curling iron or a straightener to it and start going to town. Although sometimes I do. And I've ruined a wig or two in the process of trying to be creative with my wigs. But this one, what I did is I will insert some pictures here after I kind of explain it so that maybe some of you could attempt to do it on one of your non-heat friendly wigs. I took the hair and I like twisted it, like made cornrows without the braids, just like twisted cornrows throughout the wig and bobby pinned them. And so like I like twisted it almost to the end and bobby pinned it and like stabbed it into the styrofoam wig head so that it would stay put, so the twist would stay put. And then I took my steamer and I just kind of steamed around the wig just to get the pieces wet and hot. And I got really close to it and just got the wig totally steamed and wet. And then I let it sit for maybe 30 minutes to dry and took it out. And I noticed that the longer you let it sit, if you let it sit like all day to dry, the kinkier the curls will be. But the less time you let it sit, the looser the curls will be. So I kind of liked this, how this turned out. It's just kind of a sweet little kind of beach wave look. And it was simply all from just twisting and steaming. So it was cool. It didn't do any damage. I liked the results. And after that, I ended up spraying on a little bit of some silicone spray. And darn it, I forgot what it's called. But when I put this other wig on, I will bring out my silicone spray so you guys can see it. But it just adds the sheen. It just adds some shine back to it and kind of takes away the dryness and the flyaways. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started into the review of this TressAllure Chanel wig. Okay, so the first thing I noticed after putting this on is it is kind of a tight wig cap. So this fits a really small head. This might even, I have a small head and this might even start to give me a headache. It fits really snug and really tight, which I like because I don't have to run the risk of it sliding back on my head. One time I was wearing my Angelica and it was so heavy with permatease up here that it seems like over time, and because the wig cap isn't as small or tight, over time it started like going back, and it was so embarrassing because I was working and you could see like that, and I just, oh my gosh, nobody told me. Of course, I wish they had, but it was rather embarrassing, and I think with this wig I won't have to worry about that so much because it is very snug and it does not have permatease. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Any wig that has a lot of permatease tends to slide back on me more often than wigs that don't. So I don't know if there's any relation to that. But see that beautiful monotop part up there? Look at that. I just love monotops. I don't know. I didn't do any measuring, so I didn't measure how long and whatever, but it looks pretty layered throughout. This really looks like the Angelica wig. Look how long that is. See, because it's monotop, you can part it in different directions. This is a non-heat friendly wig, so you can't, shouldn't, don't put heat on it unless you want to. But if you want to and you have the courage to do it, you need to be very gentle and very careful with it. Otherwise, I think the style, I really don't think it needs to be styled. I don't think that you would want to straighten it or to really necessarily add curls. It has the perfect amount of body wave throughout, and the texture is silky. But I can tell that with a few wearings, this will get kind of dry. So it's silky for now, but will definitely dry out later, and of course will get tangly and matted. I was talking earlier about this silk spray, this silicone spray, and it's called Simply Stylin'. And it's pure silicone spray. There is nothing else in the ingredients. As I was reading it, it looks like, oh, there's a little bit of perfume in it, and I am a sucker for good smells, and I'm telling you, this stuff smells so pretty. Anyway, try this, some of this. This stuff really works. It helps smooth out a dried wig, adds a little bit of silicone so that it protects it a little better. So I use it on all of my dry wigs. So yeah, give that a shot. What else? I don't really know what to say. A wig is a wig. You know, this is synthetic hair. It's not heat friendly. It's long, monotop. I really, honestly don't feel much permatease in this wig at all. Maybe it's a little puffy around here, but not too bad. So yeah, there you go. This just kind of wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to be a grandma. My daughter Haley and Chris are going to have a baby, and I'm going to have my first grandchild here by the end of the year. So I'm really excited, and I'm happy for them, and I'm excited. I'm happy to be a grandma. Mike's really excited as well. What else has been going on? Mike and I we decided to, I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or what, but our kids are growing up and moving out, and we have Sydney still is at home, but she will be leaving for college in January, and and then we have Isaac. He's 14. We'll always have him. He has Down syndrome, and so he's always going to be our little buddy at home. But we're kind of hitting that whole empty nest thing, and so we kind of decided, we got a wild hair and decided to just for fun to take a real estate course here in Idaho. And so it's kind of cheesy and embarrassing because a lot of people associate agents with like car salesmen, and you know, I personally never have a problem with car salesmen or agents or insurance salesman or anything, so I don't think it's going to bother me to be an agent, a real estate agent, but I know some people think it's kind of a cheesy career and whatever. And Mike's going to keep his full-time job. He just is doing it to kind of support me and stuff, and I'm just going to sell one house a year. Like I'm not jumping into it. I'm not going to make it my big life goal or life venture. This is just something fun. We just got a wild hair, decided to do it. And we're going to be done here in about a week, and then we have to take the licensing exam, which I heard is hard, and hope I pass. But yeah, so we'll see how that goes. But lots of things have been happening: graduations, weddings, kids moving out, and of course grandbaby, and then this whole school thing. So I've been busy, but I've missed you guys, and I'm just glad that I could get on today and do this review for you and kind of just chit chat a little bit. So anyway, I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you all are having a blessed summer. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.